Once again, good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the rinks live on the LI Sports Network. I am Dylan Flynn, ready to bring you the last regular season hockey game here in the 2022-2023 50th anniversary of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. It will be the East Islip Chiefs taking on the Middle Country Cougars as the Chiefs look to cement first place in the varsity division. East Islip comes into this game 14-3-2. Currently second place in the varsity division. A win would get them to first place with 32 points. And they are coming off an 8-1 victory over the Connecticut-Sayville Thunderbirds. They have won the series already against Middle Country, winning game 1 8-2 and game 2 5-2. They can sweep it here tonight. They're on a 5-game winning streak, 6-game point streak. Do they have what it takes to be number one? Finish this off, get a win here tonight, and it'll be all over. They will go into the playoffs on Monday as the 1 seed. They've been on a path of destruction lately. In their last 2 games, they are 18 goals for to 4 goals against. 7 games this season, they've scored 7+ goals, including their last 2. They can't give teams extra chances in the playoffs. By that, I mean they gotta stop taking the penalties. They are going to have the most penalties taken in terms of penalty minutes here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League this season. So better turn it into clean hockey soon, because the teams in the playoffs are going to have some lethal power plays. On the other side of the ice, the Middle Country Cougars coming to this one 4-15, 10 points. Coming off a 4-3 loss versus the Northport Huntington Tigers. They're currently on a 5-game losing streak, but they've played tough hockey. It's been a tough 5-game losing streak. They've lost their last 4 by a combined 5 goals, so they're right there. They're staying in these games. They just got to finish it off. Get a scorer. Get the big scorer. Who's going to put up the big number tonight? Can they find it? Because that's what it's going to take to beat this East Islip team. Let's see what they've learned from playing East Islip twice. The first time, came out hot, couldn't hold on. Second time, stayed right there with them. Again, just couldn't finish it off at the end. But we'll see what they have in store for us tonight in the last game of the regular season. Warm-ups just about done. So I'm going to take a short break. When we come back, it's Chiefs and it's Cougars, and it's going to be live right here on the LI Sports Network. Just about set to go here inside the rinks. Brody Dixon, Michael Sittler, the nods for East Islip. and Middle Country in net. Players are ready, and so are we. The last game of the regular season of the 50th anniversary of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League is underway. East Islip, Middle Country. Thank you, everybody, for spending your Wednesday night with us. I am Dylan Flynn on behalf of the LI Sports Network. It's been a phenomenal season. Cannot wait to bring you the playoffs in just 5 short days. Although short might be an understatement. They might feel like the longest days of definitely my life. Not sure about everybody else. But very excited again for all the action that is in store for us down the road as we crown the 50th champion of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. This game opens up. Ryan Anatra dragging, shooting, and a glove save for Michael Sittler. Last time these two teams faced off, and Michael Sittler was in net. Unfortunately, Middle Country lost. That man, Michael Sittler, made almost 50 saves, a number of them. Some of the best we've seen this season. We'll see what he has tonight. Can he back his team to victory? Allow them to try and go down, score some goals, figure out Brody Dixon, who's had a phenomenal season in his own right. Whitbeck takes the turnover. Curls away from the pressure, holds on, looking for Paridi cutting through the neutral zone. They give it right back to East Islip. Here comes Anatra, dragging, shooting, and he scores! Ryan Anatra continues his hot season. He finds the back of the net, and it is 1-0 East Islip. Goal number 21 for Ryan Anatra. That is blackjack, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are old enough to know what that is. And while we see that goal from Anatra unassisted, we'll keep an eye on him this evening. If he picks up 3 assists, he will be the second player this season to have 20 goals and 20 assists, joining Michael Brazel of Kings Park Comac as the only other player to do so in the 22-23 season. Another name to keep an eye on, Thomas Ivers, number 13 for the Chiefs. If he picks up 3 assists, he will not only win the assist title, he will win the assist title, and if he picks up a goal, he will be the 11th player this season with 10 goals and at least 10 assists. So big numbers at stake for some of the East Islip Chiefs. They will be on watch tonight. Anatra picking up the goal, not helping him towards the 2020, but certainly helping him to sit atop the scoring race. Slattery's pass. Evades Clark, finds Marizito. Marizito and Clark touch up. Now it's Marizito carrying in, losing it. And now here come the Cougars before Hoffler lost it to Slattery. Marizito trying to drag just outside the blue line. Almost lost it to Schurman, taken back by Clark. Getting some help from Slattery here, handing back to Clark, feeding in front for Marizito. It pops its way to Burns, his shot blocked. Clark pushed it to Slattery. That one poked wide. Now Slattery in the corner. This one wrapped around. Matthew Daddario keeping in, getting it back. Daddario gonna try to send it right back down the boards. Middle Country sending Brandon Schurman ahead. Schurman, Burns back, nice poke save, Brody Dixon. Burns trying to muscle it out, knocks down Hoffler. Play ruled clean as here comes Marizito. Cutting into the slot, shoulder save, rebound over, skated by Burns. Dominic Magro let that one go. Blocked down by Lipey. Schurman again trying to feed across for Hoffler. That one broken up. Now Burns just shoves Hoffler off of him. Gets the puck moved. Here comes Anatra. Anatra over the red line. Into the Cougar zone, drops from Magro. He lets it go, and that one whistles past the net wide. Here comes O'Brien. Over the blue line, O'Brien curls, drops, shoots, and that one just past the glove of Dixon. Robertson came down too far. It's Anatra now with Penny in tow. Anatra hit into the boards by Dion. He wraps it around, taken by Magro, throws across. Anatra up to his brother Christian Anatra, sends it over. Brody shot, tipped on net, and just wide by Dominic Magro. Magro throws the hit on the near side boards now, as Brody gets leveled there by Robertson. Couple nice checks on the near side boards by both sides. Ivers off the bench, tried to take that one in. Now he'll get the turnover. Ivers looks, waits, looking for Pepe, cutting into the slot. Pepe trying to drop for Worst, taken away by the Cougars. This one wrapped around Schempf. Lets it go for Howard. Howard trying to walk through a couple Chiefs as Ivers now over to Worst. Worst streaking ahead. Worst to the right circle, shoots. Nice kick save, Michael Sittler. Here come the Chiefs again. Pepe cutting to the middle, trying to put one on net. Shoots it into Lipey. Schempf, or Asmoon rather, send it around. Here come the Chiefs one more time. Pepe dragging, trying to get through the circle, fended away from the net, looking for the wrap. Had poked off his stick, stepping into it, Wills, lost it. Pass around Golod allows Lena to drop back. Turn behind his net, reverse course away from pressure. 9 minutes to go here in the first. Ryan Anatra opened the scoring. A minute and a half into the hockey game is now Ivers dragging, shooting. Ivers kick, save, Michael Sittler. Out of the corner here, Worst getting some help from Pepe. Pepe, Ivers drifting behind the net. Cougars trying to escape. They will get it out of the zone. Lena makes a nice move. Ivers overskates it. He's gonna head off to the bench. Lena almost had it taken away by Kolb. Instead, Farazi now waits. Anatra wanted to go. Farazi decided to hold on. He'll drop it back here to Daddario. Matthew Daddario over to Anatra. He runs into Kolb, lost the puck. Hoffler will hold it back. Now gets it out of the zone with Golod. As this one heads up in the stands. Nice catch by a fan over there. Off the wall, snagged it out of midair. I don't know if you'll be able to see that one. Luckily, nobody harmed in that incident. We've had some close calls here on the LI Sports Network as of late. Everyone okay, though, and got a fresh puck on the ice, so we're back to play. O'Brien works through the hit, finds Hoffler. Schumann cutting to the net. Is that pass broken up, and then it's put through the crease. Here's Farazi out the other way. Lafada to his right. Farazi lets it go, saves Sittler. A rebound cleared away. Stretch pass ahead, knocked down by Daddario. He'll turn it around, hustling after it here, Luke Lafada. Robertson finds Dion, stretch pass, broken up by Burns, wanted Schuerman. This entry taken away by Lafada. Snaps to Anatra. Chiefs go for a change. Anatra walking down below the goal line. Anatra spinning, putting off the back of the net, looking for Slattery. Back to Anatra. Short side, waits, shoots off the side. Anatra back up top. Daddario settles it down, lets it go, looking for the tip. Blocked off the skates of Marizito, and out it comes. Burns gets into the circle. Jesse Burns walks to the net. Shut down Sittler. Rebound. They score! A little cleanup work on the doorstep for the Chiefs. They extend 2-0. Brian Slattery, nice backhand shot. Slattery finding the back of the net for his 7th goal of the season from Jesse Burns. The captain of the Chiefs picks up a point. And East Islip off to a strong start in this one. Here's Cole. Turning it around. Howard throws a hit. Whitbeck trying to move it. Clark slowing it down. Slattery now. Lost it off his stick. Puck pinballing Marizito right in front off the post. Get a hand pass here with a whistle. And this will allow us, that the Chiefs have gotten off to a hot start here in the first period. Look at who's hot on the ice. Dominic Magro currently on a 4-game point streak, had a nice tip before, just wide, looking to extend it to 5. And Brandon Schurman has tallied 5 points in his last 5 games. He had a good opportunity before, so we'll look for those 2 players to continue their hot hands here in this hockey game. Lightby rebounds it back in. Brody, first chance no, second chance yes, as now Brody gonna skate this one ahead. Brody into the circle, waits and shoots, and that one pushed wide. Anatra chips it low, looking for Marizito. Walking into it, a one-time shoulder save by Sittler. Howard holds up, gets crunched by Slattery, and this gonna draw a penalty. Middle Country gonna go on the game's first power play. Brian Slattery first finds the back of the net. Now he'll find himself a seat in the penalty box. Middle Country a chance to cut this deficit in half. Lena gets it free. Worst speeding ahead. Worst with a step. Worst to the net. In shoots. Save Sittler. Shot might have gotten flubbed off the end of the stick by Worst. Had 2 Cougars clamping down on him on the defensive end. Nonetheless, Michael Sittler comes away unscathed now as Luke Hoffler drags into the zone. Hoffler sending back, looking for O'Brien. Couldn't connect with him as the Chiefs clear. It's Pepe on it first, shorthanded. Pepe spinning. Just getting it deep. So allow Asmund. Skate through center. Get over the blue line. Asmund drops. Pass over Robertson. Couldn't take that in. Jonathan Robertson will swing it down. Find O'Brien. Trying to drag to the net. O'Brien tied up. Here's this one, got put into the crease. It'll be steered away and all the way down the ice. Sittler sets it up here for Robertson. He'll hand off to Whitbeck. Pass over. Kolb tried to find Whitbeck again. Pass just out of his reach, and this allows East Islip to clear down again. 30 seconds left on the Middle Country power play. Slattery almost done serving his roughing minor. Chiefs will clear one more time, lofting it over the center of the ice. Farazi trying to take it away from Whitbeck. Couldn't take that in. Now Kolb gets over the blue line, lost it. Is this one knocked down by Howard? Power play set to expire. It does. This one set aside by Dixon. It'll be Whitbeck dragging. Whitbeck dragging again. Losing it this time, and now Anatra picks it up. 3-on-2. Anatra, Farazi, Ivers, Anatra dragging, shooting, and it gets put wide. Ivers had the tap. Farazi waits. Throws it over, finds a dropping Christian Anatra. Down to Ivers. Ivers trying to feed it in front for Anatra. Got blocked out, cleared. Christian Anatra will drop back now. Here comes Christian Anatra, doing it himself, trying to carry through, lost it. Farazi recollects. Farazi, nice move to the net. Farazi off the shoulder of Sittler. Rebound, looking for the wrap, put it in front. Nobody there. Anatra recollects. Here he comes. dragging through Anatra to Burns, off the bench. He'll let it go, and that one's turned aside by Sittler. Kept in, Anatra. Nice move. Over to Wills. He'll wait, he'll shoot. Blocked down by Magro. A little bit of friendly fire there. Chiefs remain in possession. Anatra now driving to the net, feeding over Magro. What a kick save from Michael Sittler off the toe. There's another chance for Penny. Backhand was fanned on. Now the Cougars trying to come ahead. 2 minutes to go. This one put on net. Dixon makes a save, puts it aside. And now Anatra through the center, over the blue line. Anatra holding on the backhand, puts it on the short side, off the leg of Sittler. $100 ticks to go here in the first period. It's been a big Chief period so far. 2 goals. Fending off the Cougars on a power play. Looking to not be done is Worst. Taps this one around to himself. Andrew Worst all alone, driving wide, looking for the wrap, put it through the crease. Daddario stepping down below the goal line. In the corner, Daddario trying to drag out, he will, in the slot, getting tied up and taken down. Lost it, but taken right back by EI. A minute to go now in the period. Cougars, do they have a possible late response? Brody holding this one in his own zone, finding Ivers in the middle, letting him go to work. Here comes Thomas Ivers. Ivers now below the goal line. Dropped it short side, wanted Worst. He was tied up with Hoffler. Worst now, left it in the skates of the official. Brody stepping to it, gets put around him. O'Brien trying to catch it. He cannot. It's Shurman keeping it in and then losing it to Christian Anatra. Poked ahead, Worst. Looking for some space. Hoffler denying him the exit on the far side, forcing the turnover. Shurman walking in. Shurman shoots. Oh, what a glove save. Brody Dixon. Hasn't been tested a lot this period, but a big save there for the EI goaltender keeps this 2-0. Here's another drive. That one turned aside. Dixon rebound in front. No goal. They're going to call goaltender interference here. The official immediately waving it off. Middle Country too close to Brody Dixon for the referee's liking. Lloyd pleading his case with the official, wanting that to be overturned. He's not going to get much out of him. There's a good opportunity there for Middle Country, thwarted by the referees. And now East Islip, one last rush, 3 seconds. Anatra dragging through. Anatra at the buzzer, pushes it wide, and that will do it for period number 1. So a near chance right there at the end of the period to cut the lead in half is to no avail for Middle Country. East Islip gets on the board twice. Ryan Anatra, Brian Slattery find the back of the net. We head to the first intermission. East Islip leads Middle Country 2-0 right here on the LI Sports Network. Second period of action is underway here on the LI Sports Network. Again, want to thank everybody for spending your Wednesday night with us here live from the rinks. I am Dylan Flynn. We are in the last game, ladies and gentlemen, of the 50th anniversary of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. The Chiefs lead the Cougars 2-0, looking to claim first place in the varsity division. East Islip here going to draw another penalty. They will take home the penalty minutes crown. Not really sure that that's something you want on your resume, but something worth noting nonetheless. This is going to be Brody in the box. 2 minutes for roughing, I believe. So Middle Country back to the power play. It is a roughing call. Middle Country not able to get anything going on their first power play. We'll see what they have this time. O'Brien feeding down Hoffler off the side. Dixon has it under the leg pad, and he holds on for the save. Hoffler off the face-off, holding it off to the near side boards, looking for some space, spins away, Hoffler feeds across, here's a shot from Schurman, he fanned on it. Whitbeck, slap pass down, Hoffler, pass across, looking for Schurman, broken up by Clark. Here's Schurman, couldn't get it through Burns, gets it back, puts it off the chest of Dixon. Burns will bank it up. Burns trying to get around. Burns to the net. Burns feeding across. Puck bouncing. And a save made by Michael Sittler as the net comes off. Everything tidied up. We are ready to go. Worst wins the face-off back as this one is pushed wide of the net. Kicked aside by Sittler. Worst taking it down below the goal line. Looking to hold it in the Middle Country zone. Short-handed, he will not. Dion will instead come ahead. Dion from Schurman, who gets run into the boards by Burns. Feeds it over to Hoffler. Hoffler puts it in front. Dixon makes the initial save. The puck's still loose, and it stays out. Dixon got the blocker hand down on the puck to freeze it just outside the goal line. Big time save there for number 0, 0-0. Keeps this a 2-0 hockey game. Anatra sends this one around. Burns takes it ahead. Now here comes Worst. Marizito in tow. Worst curls away from Dion. Has it taken away. Asmund poked away by Worst. Worst left it at the blue line. Marizito picks it up, kicks it to himself. Marizito in, shoots, he scores! The 12th short-handed goal of the season for the East Islip Chiefs comes from Anthony Marizito. It's 3-0. Marizito's 7th goal of the season. Extends the lead to 3. Still 15, or 10 rather now, seconds to go on the Middle Country power play. In the corner, we're gonna get another penalty here. This one gonna go against Middle Country. as a player is down in the corner. He's in pain. Players now jawing at each other. That's Jaden Paridi. Gonna be taken out of this hockey game. The East Islip players still down on the ice as the trainers come out now. The coaching staff for East Islip over to tend. Not exactly sure who it is. I think it's Anthony Marizito. From what I saw on the back of his jersey, couldn't get a clear glimpse of it. Happened behind the play. Being tended to now in the corner. We'll let the trainers and coaching staff tend to their player down in the corner, so we'll step aside for just a brief moment. It was Anthony Marizito, who now skating off under his own power. Looks like he's gonna head off to the locker room. Doesn't have his helmet with him. Not entirely sure where that went. They're bringing it to him. So, not the important thing. We do hope that he is okay. Skated off pretty quickly under his own power. Seemed to be okay, everything intact. Trainer there of the rinks, Omar, going to be heading off to the locker room to go give him a further examination. So we hope for the best for Anthony Marizito. Keep an eye, see if he can return. So Jaden Paridi takes a boarding penalty. That's going to be 2 minutes and then a game misconduct. This is going to send East Islip onto a minute 57 seconds of power play time. Still 3 seconds on the Brody penalty. East Islip wins this back. Penalty expires. We're now in East Islip power play territory for the first time tonight. Middle Country, 0 for 2. East Islip looking to get the first is Pepe. Down to Anatra, back to Pepe in the slot. He shoots, kick save, Michael Sittler, rebound. Michael Sittler makes the save, it stays out. Unbelievable stuff there from number 33. Here comes East Islip again, and this one off the blocker of Sittler. Worst recollects in the corner, feeds up top, Anatra walking in, feeds over, Pepe looking for Anatra again, broken aggro, turns, shoots, sends it wide, Anatra picks up the rebound and he'll curl away. Anatra, drop pass here for Worst, he'll walk, feed back to Anatra, he walks in, he shoots, knockdown Sittler, still loose, Anatra rebound, backhands it over the net. Rebound off the side, net comes off, and we get a stoppage. Let's take a look back at this save sequence from Michael Sittler. unbelievable stuff there from number 33, Michael Sittler, playing phenomenal again against this East Islip Chiefs team. East Islip has just put up some good shots, gotten some good opportunities. They lead this one 3-0. Jaden Paridi boarding, 2-minute minor, served by Brendan Lloyd. Gets a misconduct for the boarding, and then took an unsportsmanlike misconduct. This one is off the outside of the post. Marizito back out on the ice. So that didn't take very long for him to get checked out. He looks to be okay. As Ivers now walking in, sends over Farazi one time, put wide. Slattery over to Ivers. He walks, power play expires. Here's Ivers throwing one in front, that trickled through the crease. Farazi feeding back across. Puck bounced over the stick of Marizito. He'll walk in, he'll shoot, and that one off Sittler, bounced wide through the crease. Lena returns. Sticked aside by Michael Sittler. Comes back to Lena. He'll get it down. Slattery, Farazi, they return. Short side off the outside of the net by Slattery. Slattery returns. Ivers in his skates as he's getting off the ice. Almost a bad change there for East Islip. They avoid any harm. Now try to come forward. So the two misconducts for Paridi were the reason for his exit, ejection from the game. Something was said over at the side as this one hits the rafters. Something was said over at the side as he headed off to the penalty box, to the East Islip bench or somebody, and referees following the rule book here, 2 game misconducts, and he's gone. So that'll do it tonight for Jaden Paridi. Anthony Marizito has come back. And we continue on here. Chiefs lead 3-0. It's Clark. Knocks this one ahead. Puck wraps all the way around Golod. Trying to help it along. Lafada hustling to it. Lafada with Clark. Here comes Brody. He'll let it go, and this one wired off the glass. Kolb. Tying it up here with Clark. Clark looking for it, pops free. Here comes Brandon Schurman, one-on-one with Brody, who sticks him away. Asmund comes in just on sides. Asmund gets it down low. Gets guided around Schempf. Schurman holds on to it. There's a tip in front from Asmund, pops high over the net. Schurman now, trying to feed it back up. Chiefs trying to escape. Magro wanted to send Lafada. Couldn't take that in cleanly, so it's Middle Country the other way, coming in barely off sides. Chiefs trying to keep the Cougars at bay. We approach the halfway point in this hockey game. Worst back for Daddario. He'll hold it away from Cancia. Hand off here to Ivers. Thomas Ivers speeding through the neutral zone. Ivers trying to drag through Dion, lost it. Cancia's touch pass knocked away by Burns. Nifty play there to keep it in. Get it to Ivers. Ivers trying to feed it over. That one was sniffed out by TJ Howard, cleared to center. Cougars turn it over. Worst feeding in front. Pepe shoots, he scores! Crisp play there by the Chiefs. They find the back of the net again. 4 unanswered for East Islip. They're looking to cruise to this 1 seed. Pepe from worst, his 13th goal of the season. Gets the lead to 4, and now Pepe again looking for Ivers, cutting to the slot. That pass broken up. And now the Cougars the other way. Schurman trying to stop the bleeding right here. Gets spun around. Ivers takes it. Moves away from the pressure. Ivers ahead to Pepe. Makes a nice move to get out of the zone. Pepe now. Ivers in tow. Has Lena joining. Pepe dragging to the net. Stick to side by Sittler. Here comes Middle Country now. O'Brien, Schurman looking for the pass till Hoffler was behind him. East Islip out of the zone. Ivers to Worst, cutting into the zone. Worst to the net. Backhand off the outside. Here's Wills, keeping it in. Pepe walking to the middle, looking for a play. Backdoor Worst on the doorstep, had a couple whacks at it. It's Pepe now, and Michael Sittler, what a save, robs him. An all-out sell by Michael Sittler with the glove. Larceny on Anthony Pepe. Anatra off the face-off. Takes one below the goal line. Feeds up Christian Anatra. He'll wind, he'll fire, knock down Sittler, and this one is cleared out of the zone. Here come the Cougars. Whitbeck lets this one go. Sky's out of play. Here come the Chiefs quickly out of the zone. Lafata sending this one all the way down. Goes off to the side of the net, so it goes for icing. Six minutes to go here in the second period. Chiefs have scored twice in the first 2 frames. A win again would lock them up the 1 seed. In this, the last game of the regular season. This, I believe, is going to be offsides. East Islip, one of the hottest teams in Suffolk County right now. Looking really good heading into the playoffs. In this, their final tune-up. Here's Asmund. He walks, he shoots, and that one off the leg of Christian Anatra pops out of the zone. Asmund to Whitbeck. In pursuit here, Brody. Nice move to get around Asmund. Looking for Marizito. Turned over to Dion, just inside the blue line, now chipped ahead. 3-on-1 for the Chiefs. Slattery, Clark, Marizito, Clark shoots, saves, Sittler. Behind the play now, Marizito, Dion going at it, pushing and shoving. Referees trying to break this up. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, something about hockey in 2023 is just setting these players off here. The LI Sports Network, it seems like every game we're getting some sort of pushing, shoving, a little bit of a bicker fight. Marizito and Dion still going at it. Jawing on their way to the penalty box. And now CJ Lucente gonna come on and relieve Michael Sittler. Connor Dion has been assessed a 5-minute major here. Marizito, a minor penalty. But Dion is going to be gone, I believe, for fighting. Still waiting for all this to come through again on the score sheet, but from how it looked and what we can gather with Dion being asked to leave now, that's going to be a fighting penalty. Marizito probably just going to take a roughing. So 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes of power play time for East Islip. Dion does take a 5 for fighting. That prompts an ejection. So his night is done. As Cougars come in offsides. And then the Marizito penalty. Pretty sure it's going to be a roughing call, sending him to the box for just 2 minutes. So if East Islip is able to hold on to this lead through the third period, they will have a date with the West Islip Lions in round 1 on Monday. A third installment of the battle for Islip. As Slattery tried to drag that one away, lost it. Cougars trying to clear, now they will. They're not on the power play, but this one is on net. So Dixon will turn it aside and start it up the ice. With a win for East Islip as well. As Brody drags, shoots, there's a save from Lucente. Kings Park Colmac will be the respective 2 seed, and they will take on Connecticut Sayville as there's a nice play there. Hoffler's tip just going high. Lena trying to muscle through Schurman. Schurman takes it away. He'll start up ahead. Here's Schurman dragging, shooting, save Brody Dixon. And he holds on for the whistle. 36 seconds to go on the Marizito roughing minor. And then again, 3 minutes of power play time. So as it stands right now with the current score, East Islip 1, Kings Park 2, St. Anthony's 3, Smithtown 4, Sachem 5, Northport 6, Connecticut 7, and West Islip would be the 8th seed. That would be your playoffs starting Monday, ladies and gentlemen. East Islip, West Islip, Kings Park, Colmac, Connecticut, Sayville, St. Anthony's, Northport, Huntington, and Smithtown, Hauppauge, Sachem. The same 8 teams from last year's playoffs, just a little reworked in the seeding, but sure to be just as exciting. Here's a stretch pass. Asmund couldn't take that in. Nice dive there by Daddario to break that up. It's the Chiefs on the back check. Keep the Cougars at bay. Clark carrying in. Anatra Lafada going to the net. Clark finds some space, waits for the power play to try and get set up. Burns and Worst join the power play unit. As here's Lafada. Down to Burns. Likes to take a down low presence on these power plays. Play a little forward out of his usual defensive position. 2.5 minutes to go. Even if the Chiefs do score in these next 2.5 minutes, the power play will continue, being that it was a 5-minute major against Connor Dion. Major penalty must run its course. As Anatra now circles out, sends over for Pepe. He walks in. Back for Anatra. He'll walk. Send a pass down. Worst handles. Touches to Lafada. Lafada back to Worst. He cuts over to Anatra in his skates. Lafada goes off to the bench. That releases Dominic Magro onto the ice. Here's Worst. Tied up with Howard. Howard takes it away, backhands it, not out. Anatra gloves it down, gets it deep. Here's Burns. Backhand finds Pepe. Up the blue line. Anthony Pepe turns, makes his man miss, sends O'Brien down. Pepe now walks in. Picked up by Robertson. Pepe just kind of skitters off to the corner. As Magro back up to Anatra. He'll try to move away from O'Brien, find Worst. Cycle game going on here for East Islip, just trying to wind the clock as Magro puts one towards the net, blocked wide. Gets his own rebound. Magro looking for Worst. That pass gets around, snap back to Worst here from Burns. Worst coming back out up high, now cuts into the slot, he shoots, and it's rung off the glass. Here's Anatra now, trying to feed it in front, off the skates of Robertson. Anatra now, hands to Worst through the right circle. Worst puts it in front, cleared out by the Cougars, but not out of the zone. Anatra, Pepe, walking, shooting, off the skates of Howard, off the leg rather. TJ Howard down in some pain. Back to his feet now, gonna try to skate off. That one definitely stings. TJ Howard getting the worst of that block. 20 seconds now on the power play. Anatra over the blue line. Holds off, looks for the cutting Magro in the slot, shoots, save, Lucente, rebound, gotten as well. Marizito reverses course. Magro lets this one go, winds it through the crease. The power play expires. Anatra, 10 seconds left. Here in the second period, tried to send this one ahead. Broken up Whitbeck. Robertson turns it over, Marizito, one last chance, gets run over, and that will do it for period number 2. So much like the first, the Chiefs score twice. Anthony Pepe, Anthony Marizito find the back of the net. East Islip Chiefs lead 4-0 in their quest to claim the top spot in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. We'll wrap this one up in the final period after this short break right here on the LI Sports Network. For the final time in the regular season, the final 15 is underway here at the rinks. Thank you again, everybody, for spending your Wednesday night with us as we take in the final game of the 50th season of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. East Islip leads Middle Country 4-0. Thanks in part to goals from Ryan Anatra, Anthony Marizito, Anthony Pepe, and Brian Slattery. Again, the Chiefs with a victory lock up the 1 seed, would have home ice throughout the playoffs. As this one in front, Hoffler couldn't take that in. This is a Chiefs team that has been consistent all season. Defense, offense, goaltending, they've had it all work. Can they carry it into the playoffs, make a run? Their team last year got bounced in the first round, an upset, as they were the 4 seed, lost to Connecticut-Sayville in the quarters. The 5 seed, Connecticut-Sayville, went on to the finals, lost in 3 games. East Islip looking for a reversal of fortune of some sorts. That's a team that also went up to states, had a pretty good showing. But again, this East Islip team wants more. They're hungry, they're driven, they are a motivated bunch. And that is a dangerous combination when combined with the skill, talent, and ferocity that this East Islip Chiefs team possesses. Middle country, trying to salvage something here. As Whitbeck throws this one on net off the leg pad of Dixon. There's Robertson holding on to it, putting it behind the net. Whitbeck collects it. It's Howard. Watching it go by. Lena gets it moving up ice. Magro couldn't clear out. It's Golod. Handing to Whitbeck. Whitbeck to Howard. He shoots. That one blocked off the skates of Penny. Whitbeck. Wills. Howard. Lena. A pile up down low. All looking for the puck. Comes out on the stick of Whitbeck. He tried to push it to the net. It's Anatra. Streaking ahead. Ryan Anatra. 2-on-2 with Dominic Magro. Anatra drags. Waits. Anatra finds the trailer. Ivers. Ivers walking in to the net. Ivers. What a goal! Thomas Ivers! Double digits for Ivers. That is number 10, ladies and gentlemen. He is the 11th skater this season with 10 goals, 10 assists. What a feat accomplished by Thomas Ivers on perhaps the goal of the night, the week, whatever you want to call it. That one, a beauty from number 13. Ivers from Anatra. That law firm has gotten very familiar with itself this season. They hook up one last time here in the regular season. Lead now 5-0. If Anatra can dish 2 more assists, he can get to the 20-20 mark. We'll see if he reaches it. It's Pepe now. Holding, waiting, Pepe moving through the slot, had it knocked off his stick. Just under 12 minutes to go now. Chiefs came in offsides on that one. That goal by Thomas Ivers is here he comes again. The cherry on a Sunday, or what has been a yummy season for these East Islip Chiefs. Ivers now up to Daddario. He'll let it go. CJ Lucente makes a save. Pepe, Hoffler. Hoffler winning it back. It's Middle Country Cougars trying to vacate the zone. They cannot. It's Burns taking it away, moving in. Burns drops or shoots, and it ricochets off the boards. Ivers here. Down low to Burns off the side of the net. Worst. Stepping to it, overskated it. Now here comes Shurman with a step. Shurman in, fanned on the shot, and pushed it wide. Here comes Worst, just missing the official. As he comes through center now, feeds up for Ivers. Ivers drags, waits, pulls back out. Ivers now hands off to Pepe. Pepe up top to Dario. He'll wind, he'll fire, and that shot blocked. Daddario back on it, over Worst one time, snatched by Lucente. Let's take one more look at this Thomas Ivers goal. This one, ladies and gentlemen, just a thing of pure beauty. I mean, you cannot get a more perfect goal than that. Tucking it right around the leg of CJ Lucente. Anatra now. Trying to push this one back. It's taken up by the Cougars in Howard. He'll feed for Whitbeck, Christian Anatra. Crashing down, getting it back up. Here's Ryan Anatra. Over the red line, Anatra. Feeding. Lafada driving, putting one off the leg of Lucente. Coming back around the net. Turn back in front, Lafada shot, blocked off the glass. Howard chipping it forward. Anatra, nice job to keep it in, get through the hit. Farazi, Lafada looking for Anatra on the back door, broken up by Golod. Lafada falls down in front. Nothing doing there as Whitbeck carries back out to center. Golod over the blue line. Golod drags, shoots, blocker, save Brody Dixon. Save number 10 on the night for the East Islip goaltender. As here's Howard dragging, putting the brakes on. Got the puck knocked off his stick. Cougars chip back in. Brody. Lost it. Asmund dragging to the net, put it in front. Poked away by Dixon. Is this one left for Golod? He'll walk into it. Golod leaves for Whitbeck. He gets muscled off the puck, and now here comes Anatra. Anatra, Lafada, 2-on-2 offsides. Luke Lafada just a little too speedy. Shouldn't have put on the PF Flyers. Look out here. That one chipped into the penalty box. I think it almost hit Michael Sittler, or it did, but he says he's okay. Hands up in the air, having a grand old time over there. Here's Clark. Clark tried to carry it in, lost it, it drifted in after. Couldn't touch it as it came off sides. Now Hoffler, O'Brien in front, kicked out by Dixon. Brody Dixon's been good tonight when called upon. He's made 11 saves. He's done more than his job. Here's Lena tying up Slattery, trying to hoist it ahead. Penny tied up, allows Lena to get back on it. LJ Lena over for Clark. Pass just a little out of his reach. He'll get it back down to Lena, tied up into the boards. Lena here. Lost it, it gets turned out of the zone, and Slattery will just hold on here. Halfway home in the third. East Islip up 5-0. Looking to lock up a regular season county title. Slattery attempted to dump it in. Hit Asmund. And now Magro. A couple nice moves. Magro drags, shoots, and that one turned aside by Lucente. Here's Pepe. Tying up here. Pepe. Trying to get this one up. Burns keeps it in, gets to Pepe. Pepe with Magro. Over. Magro fanned on the one time. Here are the Cougars the other way, trying for the Hail Mary pass. Sniffed out by Burns, gloves it down, gets it ahead. Pepe dragging, shooting. That one blocked behind the net. Worst taps it out. Burns wanting it in the slot, not going to get it. Worst back skating, looking for Pepe down low. Lost it to Schempf. Here's Asmund now. Up the right wing, Aiden Asmund lets it go high over the net. Pepe, touch pass. Worst. Up ahead with Magro. Worst through the circle. Worst to the net. In Lucente. He holds on for the save. Anatra and Ivers back out there now with Farazi. Again, both those players have something still to play for. Ivers and Anatra. As Anatra walks in and he scores. Well, not the assist he needed, but he'll certainly take another goal. Second of the night for Ryan Anatra. Anatra from Burns. Another 2-goal period for the Chiefs. And they can smell it now, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes away from the 1 seed in the playoffs. Undoubted. Daddario, Whitbeck, tie up here. Incidental contact. Play continues as Anatra drops back, finds Burns, up to Ivers, touches back. Hands off for Ivers. He walks down to Burns. Jesse Burns going around, reversing course. Left it there for Farazi. Chiefs reset. Ivers over. Anatra had to settle it down. Now trying to move away from Robertson. Anatra sends over Brody. One-time shot off the glass. Put back in front. And cleared out. Anatra keeps it just inside the blue line here. Anatra to Ivers. Down below the goal line. Ivers wanted the Michigan. Fell off his stick. Ivers. Christian Anatra. Anatra. Ivers put off the pad of Lucente. Seen 2 regular season Michigans. One from Thomas Konkowski, one from Michael Brazel this year. We saw Konkowski do it twice in the All-Star game. Ivers looking to join the exclusive list as he gets a puck thrown into him off Christian Anatra. Definitely not what you want. Coming to the end of your season, just taking friendly fired pucks on clearance as Brody's shot stuns Lucente. 40th shot of the night for the East Islip Chiefs as they come right back in with Ivers. Ivers trying to drag through Golod there. He gets it back. Ivers now feeds it over off the skates of Slattery. Pops back up to Christian Anatra. Slattery gets it down. Penny tying up here. Will return it. Slattery in front. Lafada one-time fan. Here come the Cougars the other way. Under 4 now, Hoffler, Schurman. Schurman looking to return, put it on, and Dixon holds on with the glove. Lipey. Hoffler, walking, shooting, turned aside by Dixon. Here come the Chiefs. Penny over the line, throwing back to the slot. That one broken up. And now they come out of the zone. Penny touched. Lena in the right circle, putting it back in front, hopped over the stick of Lafada, return off the pad of Lucente, and he holds on for the whistle. East Islip looking to just wind this clock down now. 3 minutes away from their 15th victory of the season. Only 2 teams will have won 15 times this year. One being East Islip, the other the St. Anthony's Ice Friars. East Islip will have upped their win total from last year. Their positioning in the playoffs went in with 14 victories and a 4 seed last year. 15 victories good enough to be number 1 this year. Now can they make the run? Again, lost in the first round to Connecticut Sayville. they will be matched up with the West Islip Lions, who are playing some very good hockey right now. Kieran Pollard's been hot. Liam Henshaw, Alex Potato have been hot. Thomas Miller's been hot. Cameron Dorfman started to find the scoring touch. So it's a team that is feeling good about themselves towards the end of the season. This will be a matchup on Monday that will be anticipated. Again, the third installment of the battle for Islip, East versus West. East Islip has won both games so far. We have 100 ticks left. Coming in the next couple of days, either tomorrow or Friday, we'll have a playoff preview for you here on LISN, right on YouTube. Myself and Vinny Matula will be breaking down the playoff matchups, our picks, underdogs, keys, everything that you could possibly want in a playoff preview. We'll have it all for you either tomorrow or Friday in a playoff-oriented podcast episode. And there is going to be a lot to unpack, ladies and gentlemen. Teams going up, teams going down, teams playing well, who's hot, who's not, everything that you will need heading into the next 2 weeks as we look to crown a 50th champion here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. 1 minute to go, the final minute of the regular season in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League regular season. I say thank you for everybody for tuning in, and I once again want to say thank you to everybody that has tuned in, not just for tonight, but for all season, and for making this the most special season yet, our most successful year as a company, as a franchise, with growth, viewership, experiences. It's all going really well for us, and we really appreciate all the love, support, kind words, everything that everyone has to say. It does not ever go unnoticed. We appreciate every single person that comes up to us, says hi, just whatever they have to say about the channel, the company, whatever we're doing. We thank you for supporting us in our endeavors. We can't say thank you enough. And we will continue to, again, as we wind down this season. The playoffs are left. As we head to the final seconds, the puck will be tied up. The East Islip Chiefs are your regular season Suffolk County champs. They will head into the playoffs as the #1 seed. A date with West Islip on Monday awaits. Congratulations to the East Islip Chiefs. Very well earned. A no doubt 6-0 victory here over Middle Country. Again, lots to unpack, but that will all be taken care of in the next couple days. As the teams line up to shake hands, that'll do it for the regular season. Again, thank you everybody so much. I cannot express that enough. Now we'll sign off, and we will see you next time right here on the LI Sports Network.